It's safe to say that the Mario Kart series has one of the most iconic items in all of gaming. From the chaos of the blue shell to the thrill of a perfect timed golden mushroom. These items define the experience. But not every item hit the finish line in first place. Some were just confusing, underwhelming, or just flat out annoying. So today we're going through the top 7 worst Mario Kart items, the ones you pray to not get when it matters most. Number 7. Yoshi and Birdo's egg from Mario Kart Double Dash. It's basically a fancy red shell, but messier. It homes in on opponents like a red shell, but when it hits, it explodes and drops random items. Sounds cool, right? But here's the problem. Those items can be picked up by your enemies. So instead of punishing them, you're basically throwing them a piñata party. It's not terrible, but for a special item, it's just not worth the risk. Especially in a game where every advantage counts. Number 6. The Super Leaf from Mario Kart 7, aka the Tanuki tail no one asked for. This item gives you a spinning tail that can knock away enemies and items, but only if they're close enough to smell your exhaust fumes. In a game that's all about speed and spacing, the leaf is just awkward. You swing it, hope for the best, and most of the time you just look silly doing it. It also blocks your item slot, so congratulations, you're now defenseless and annoying. Cool in concept, but in practice, big nope. Number 5. The power block from Mario Kart Wii. It shakes the screen, makes a lot of noise, and in theory it hits every racer in front of you. But here's the problem, it's laughably easy to dodge. If your wheels aren't touching the ground when it hits, nothing happens. Just hop at the right moment and you're good. It feels like the game is trying to punish your opponents, but then politely asks, unless you don't want to be? It's loud, dramatic, and ultimately just kind of useless. Number 4. The fake item box, especially the one from Mario Kart Double Dash. In theory, it's a clever trap. In reality, it's more like shouting, "Hey, it's a trap!" in bright red letters. Seriously, in Double Dash, the fake item box doesn't float. It's bright red instead of blue, and it just sits there like a sad red block of regret. No movement, no shine, nothing. And to make it worse, you can't even use it defensively. It doesn't block incoming shells like bananas or green shells do. So what you're left with is an item that rarely tricks anyone and can't even protect you. That's just bad value. Number 3. The Blooper, first introduced in Mario Kart DS. This little squid sprays ink all over your opponent's screens, and that's about it. Sounds disruptive, right? But in reality, it barely affects the gameplay, especially for players who already know the tracks by heart. On top of that, you can still see the minimap, boost pads, and even most of the road. It's like trying to win a race by slightly annoying your enemies. At best, it's a distraction, at worst, it's kind of pointless. Number 2. The coin from Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe. Getting a coin from an item box feels like the game is straight up mocking you. You're in first place, hoping for something to protect yourself, and boom, a shiny coin. Thanks, I guess? Sure, most coins give you a speed boost overall, but when you're vulnerable to red shells, blue shells, anything, it's just the worst possible pull. And the worst part? It takes up an item slot. So now you're defenseless and mildly richer. Honestly, I'd rather accidentally miss an item box than getting a silly coin. Number 1. The Thundercloud from Mario Kart Wii. This isn't just a bad item, it's practically a punishment. When you get the Thundercloud, it gives you a short speed boost, which sounds good until you realize what's coming next. After a few seconds, it zaps you, shrinks you, and slows you down unless you can pass it to another racer. But in the chaos of Mario Kart, pulling that off is pretty hard. So instead of helping you catch up, it usually just makes your situation worse. Imagine falling behind, grabbing an item box in desperation, and the game hands you a self-destruct button. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Thundercloud. And there you have it, the 7 worst items in Mario Kart history. Let me know in the comments which item you absolutely hate getting, or if I just disrespected your favorite item and you're ready to fight me over it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more Mario Kart rants and the occasional unlucky blue shell moment. Thanks for watching.